All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, so as Lyriel mentioned, normally you guys have guest musicians come and play music, and you have a chant meditation, and you have a sermon, and we're trying this experiment of combining all of those things in one thing. And it's my hope that this is experiential for you, so we'll be doing some singing together. And I did want to introduce the theme and say something, use some words, but how about, because we have had a lot of chaos in the morning getting us here. Lyriel did such a great job of helping us find our center, but let's do a little music together. So this is a song, it's my new favorite song by our friend Lindsay Scott, who has done some workshops in this space. And the lyrics are simple. Deeper, deeper into presence, I am falling more in love with you. It's very simple, so we'll play it for a couple times and then sing along with us. Let's turn this off. I think Greg can do it too. I can do it. Here we go. Yep. Doing this for myself too, to get into my center, our presence. We're going to need a lot of presence in this times, right? Deeper, deeper into presence, I am falling more in love with you. Deeper, deeper into presence, I am falling more in love with you. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, I'm a little more centered. How about you? So, yeah, when I was thinking about this time, it's on the calendar, November 12th, song sermon. What is that going to be? And Della's saying, what's your theme? I'm like, I don't know. What's the theme? So I was realizing as my own life, I'm thinking about this time, and Lyriel mentioned this time like this. And so this quote, things fall apart, the center cannot hold. Does that sound familiar? So I knew it as the title of this, a novel that I read when I was 18 or in the college, Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. Am I saying the name right? He's a Nigerian novelist. And that title stuck in my head, the name, and Things Fall Apart, because it was a description of a society collapsing. And is this the idea that these extremes struggling on the outside, all of the forces that all the forces in the middle of reconciliation, of compromise, of rationality, of reason and hope and peace, the middle is collapsing. The center cannot hold. Things fall apart. I feel like we're in that now. And by the way, it's from a Yeats poem, The Second Coming. Things fall apart, the center cannot hold. And it's actually, apparently I was looking into it, it's invoked a lot around these times where we feel like there's irreconcilable differences, it's conflict that cannot be resolved, and the hopelessness that we feel around that. So I was thinking about, okay, so things fall apart. Things are falling apart around us, and the center cannot hold that what's happening to us, but can the center hold? Like, can we find a center that holds as things fall apart? And that idea of someone being centered, oh, that person's really centered. They're not like a moderate Democrat or something, or they're not good at resolving debate. That's not what being centered means. It means something, being centered. So what is that? And I think we need to be centered as things fall apart. We're going to really need to be centered. We're going to really need to find our center. And what does that mean? So let's just take a little minute here. We were just singing, and hopefully in the presence and loving our presence, we were feeling kind of a centering. Let's close our eyes for a second and just let that question reverberate. Where is the center of us, inside us? What is the center? What is it even? Is there a center of your body? Can you find the center of your body? Don't try too hard with your mind to answer the question. Just let it kind of reverberate as a kind of an inquiry. Where is the center anyway? What is that? Is there a center of your head? Is there a center of your mind? Where is the center? What is it? And is there a center of your heart? What does that mean anyway? Center. So one thing I notice when I'm let this question reverberate, When I'm looking for the center, I'm asking the question. The center is not in my neighbor to my left. It's not in the neighbor to the right. It's not. Well, first of all, we're turning our awareness inside, right? And it's not to our left or right. It's not ahead of us or behind us. It's not above us or below us. And I wanted to just suggest it may not have a location exactly if we let that concepts go and we just explore what the center is. It may not even have a location exactly. But one thing we notice, or I notice at least, is that also the center is not in the future and it's not in the past. The center is right here, right now. And how do we stay with it? How do we stay with the center? How do we find the center and stay with it? All right. Let's try an experiment together about, because this is a music meditation. And music is, we think about we play music, we really get into the center of the music and the center of the note. We had this really wonderful song workshop last weekend, and we were exploring the center of the pulse. And I wanted to do that with you because it's such a nice feeling. So let's, let me see if I can do this. Sure. So let's try this together. I'm going to see if we can try being in the center of the note together and see what this feels like. So the one, so get your body a little bit. One, one, yeah. One, one, good. One. Now, so you can say that with us. We can hear your voices. Yeah, all together. Yeah. One. Oh, nice. One. Good. One. Yeah. One. Keep going. Good. And see if you can get right in the center of the note. Right in the center of the note. Don't think about it, just be in your body. One. And Lori's keeping it for us. Listen to Lori. Get that one in there. One. Listen to your neighbor, listen to Lori. One. One. And relax. One. Enjoy the one. 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 Really enjoy it. One. Good. One. One. We're in the center of the note, into the heart of the one, into the heart of the one, of the one, of the one, into the heart of the one, into the heart of the one. Try that with me. Into the heart of the one, into the heart of the one, center of the one. Yeah. The heart of the one. Into the heart of the one. Into the heart of the one. Into the heart of the one. Keep going. And we're really in our one, and we're listening to other people also. We've kind of expanded our awareness, right? We're in ourselves, and we're listening. Into the heart of the one. Yeah. To the heart. Okay. And go back to the one. Just one. One. Okay. Now, listen. Keep it just inside yourself for a second. Keep going. And one. Yeah. And we're going to press against your one. Okay? See if you can hold your center of the one as a two get introduced, as some other notes get introduced. As someone's pressing against your one, can you hold the center of the one? Keep going. One. Keep going. 1, 2. 2. 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Pressing against your one. Hold your center. You're a group. You're a whole group of people. You can do it. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You can do it. 1. This is a metaphor. You're going to take this out in the world with you, holding your center. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You got it. 1, 1. Into the heart of the one. Beautiful. 1. Okay. You held your center. The center of the one. And someone was pointing out there's something about being in sync and how beautiful that is together, because we spend so much of our days going and just being in our own little world, and there's zillions of us, blah, 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 blah. And so we come and go, one. Oh my God, thank God we're in sync, finally. And so, we're coming here not to talk about politics, but how this is Sunday morning. This is about us. This is how we go out in the world and find our center and get rejuvenated and have a felt sense of what it means to hold the center while all this chaos is going, so we don't fall apart, right? How was it holding your one? Yeah, sure. An enactment, yeah. And I'll just say it for the Zoom who can't hear us. Carol said that's a great enactment of the. It's experiential, right? Yeah. Jean, what were you going to say? Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And I'll say it for the Zoom. So Jean is saying that she had to breathe differently in order to keep the one. And maybe I think what you're saying also is maybe let it go and let the others carry the one a little bit when you needed to take a breath. That's what also group singing. Every other one. Nice, good. Choose how many ones you can stay with. You may not be able to stay with them all. You can be able to stay with every 8th one I can got. Yeah. That's good. That's a good principle also, isn't it? Pacing yourself. Yeah, good.
Let some other people take your one.
Yeah, let other people take your one for you. Yeah. Yeah. You weren't thrown off. Yeah, Tatiana. She's pressing against my wand. Yeah. Well, so that leads me to this sort of what I was really feeling into for my own personal practice. And this is about us. We can't solve these problems. We're watching the world fall apart. We have to do it in our own lives. And so I just wanted to tell you, do a little more talking. I don't like talking, but I wanted to share this very personal story as I was thinking about center, and also I'll just take this, because the other thing that came to my mind about the center cannot hold was this quote from Rumi. This is Rumi. The clear bead at the center changes everything. There is no limit to our loving now. So what is the clear bead at the center? What the hell is that? It's like, I don't know. So I had this experience where I went on my retreat with my Diamond Heart people. We've been together for so long. We're very, we are serious spiritual practitioners. And the retreat was about maturity. And so we were looking into ways we were immature. And at the retreat, I had that usual thing of like, just a little rubbing against people and the kind of feeling that you're with other fellow travelers. And if you have a conflict with them, you can speak your truth and speak in presence, and they can and listen. And then you're just in the truth of the world, and the conflict you had just resolves. And it's just so easy. It's like, I'm so mature now, I could just solve any problem by my presence and maturity and equanimity. I've developed all these skills, no problem. And then I came home and you know the rest of the story. But oh my God, I got into this looping argument I've had with a person in my life that I have to be in contact with. And we were, all those skills that I had developed were just like poof. First of all, I was able to do it actually, but the other person, I'm not going to blame them, but the point of it afterwards, we got this looping, we were whipped up, and all of a sudden, volatile, it's volatile. And I'm like, where's the peace? And I realized, oh, this is an irreconcilable conflict. This is a conflict I cannot resolve. I can't change this, what's happening. And so I'm like, wait, what? Oh my God, my heart has to hold the conflict actually without resolving it. Oh my God, that's the worst. I have to hold it in my heart, like without trying to get it, solve it. Because the mind just goes like, how can I, I need to fix the problem. And just a second. The heart, there's something called the heart that has to hold it. So I have this book on alchemy, which is my favorite book ever. And she's talking about these different stages of spiritual development, right? And so we're getting to this, something she calls conjunction. And it is the holding of opposing forces in your heart. And in the heart has to hold it. And she describes it like at the beginning when you're learning how to do this, it's like you've got two feral cats in a sack and they're fighting it out, right? And you're just holding it, but it feels like they're going, like they're fighting inside there because you're not fixing it, but you're letting it be a conflict and holding it. And because we want to go, oh, let's put so much love into that it'll feel all yummy and one and merged, and we'll get there and it'll be all sweet and we'll love one another. But actually, I have to hold this thing that's not resolved without trying to change it. Like, that's what the heart does. Oh my God. Honestly, this is advanced level, I think. So I did that with this person. And I was like, oh, okay. Without going into trying, holding it. And I have to tell you, sort of magically the next day, there was something different. Just through the holding, something changed. So there's a little bit alchemy. I don't think we can totally grasp this with our, doesn't make sense. So we say the clear beat at the center, the heart, changes everything. It might be really clear. It's actually not emotional heart. It's not the emotional heart. There's something bigger. So let's stop talking and do more music, okay? Oh, let's do this, okay? Let's do this one before we sing this. We will sing this. Okay. Oh, grief. Oh, joy. Held at the very center of my beating heart. And it's actually, this was what came to my mind, but it's actually rhythm of my heart, beating heart, but I think let's use center for today. Oh, grief. Oh, joy. Held at the very center of my beating heart. Oh, grief. Oh, joy. May you come together so I won't fall apart. It's all there in the song. But what does it mean, really? Oh, grief. Oh, joy. Held at the very center of my beating heart. Oh, grief. Oh, joy. May you come together so I won't fall apart. And here it goes, breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gather your strength. Gather yours. It's going to take a lot of strength, actually. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remove all doubt. That's part of it, too, I think. Doubt, yeah. Because you are held, you are held. You are held. You are held. Surrounded, grounded in love, in love. Oh, grief, oh, joy, held at the very center of my beating heart. Oh, grief, oh, joy, may you come together so I won't fall apart. Breathe in, breathe out at your own pace. Gather your strength. Breathe in, breathe out. Remove all doubt, 'cause you are held. You are held. You are held. Surrounded, grounded in love. And don't worry about too much, just get the words you can. Oh, grief, oh, joy, held at the very center of my beating heart. Oh, grief, oh, joy, may you come together so I won't fall apart. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Gather your strength, gather your strength. Breathe in, breathe out. Remove all doubt, remove all doubt, 'cause you are held. You are held. You are held. Oh, joy, held in the very center of my beating heart. Oh, grief, oh, joy, may you come together so I won't fall apart. Breathe in, breathe out. Gather your strength. Breathe in, breathe out.
I lost my one.
Move all down. Last time here. You are held. You are held. You are held. Surrounded, grounded by love, by love. Grounded by love. Grounded by love. Grounded by love. Oh, grief, joy. In the sack of the heart, fighting it out. All right, you guys, that was fun. Okay,
I'm still on the one.
we're on the one. 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 We can find our center in the one. 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 Okay. Okay, we did that together. Now let's see. Yeah. So,
Too much dirt. Sticky. You want to do this? One of these? This is over. That's over. Oh, I see. You do the clear bead.
you guys want to sing the clear bead all together? Okay, let's sing that for a little bit. And see, let's do this one first. Let's see if we can, now that we've talked about it a little more, now that we've explored what this clear bead at the center might be, let's sing to it together and see if there are some boundaries, if there's location at all. Let's explore that with our singing.
He's got it.
He's got it. The clear bead at the center changes everything. The clear bead at the center changes everything. There is no limit to our loving now. There is no limit to our loving now. The clear
is no limit to our loving now. There is no limit to our loving now. The clear beat at the center changes everything. The clear beat at the center changes everything. There is no limit to our loving now. There is no limit to our loving now. The clear beat at the center changes everything. The clear beat at the center changes everything. There is no limit to our loving now. 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 There is no limit to our loving now.
Oh, it's so beautiful. We sing together. This is really finding our center. And from this place, we have to go out in the world and act and do and walk and be with other people. Okay, so let's do this. We've done this in this room many times. This quote, I think, might serve us for this week and for our lives. We'll do it again. This one here. Do justly now. So actually, the whole quote is, do not be daunted by the world's grief. Do justly now. Love mercy now. Walk humbly. You are not obligated to complete the work, but neither are you free to abandon it. Right? So let's try this one together as we go out into our week, our lives. Because things might fall apart around us, but we got to hold our center and be in the world. And we have to do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. Keep your part, I'm going to press on you. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. Do justly now, love humbly now, walk humbly now, go. Keep going. Do not be daunted by the world's greed. Do not be daunted by the world's grief. Do not be daunted by the world's grief. Do not be daunted by the world's grief. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. You are not obligated to complete the work, but neither are you free to abandon it. You are not obligated to complete the work, but neither are you free to abandon it. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. Do not be daunted by the world's grief. 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 Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now, go. So nice to pray together. Well, I'm conscious of our time here, and there's this other song that I learned last week, and it's like my new favorite song. And maybe we can sing that while you're doing the offering. But I think the next part is the offering. Not yet? Oh, do we have a little more time? Yeah, well, yeah, unless we have, it's sort of about time. If we have time to hear from people, I would love it, but yeah.
We can go on forever.
We could do this. We could do this for a long time. Yeah, yeah. Can we play a little? Okay, here we go. Listen to this beautiful song. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. And all that